Have you ever walked into a room and felt an invisible shift? A glance that lingers too long, a tone that cuts too sharp, or a silence that feels louder than words? It's uncomfortable, even hurtful. But here's the truth. It's rarely about you. People's reactions are often reflections of their inner struggles, their unresolved fears, and their insecurities. So, why do people secretly dislike you? More often than not, it's because of something they're grappling with internally. This realization opens the door to freedom, because when you understand why, you can stop taking it personally. If this resonates with you, subscribe for more Stoic insights and practical advice on living with clarity, strength, and peace. Let's explore how you can turn life's challenges into opportunities for growth. 1. The mirror effect. Their dislike is often a reflection of themselves. When people secretly dislike you, it's often because they are projecting their own insecurities onto you. The mirror effect shows us that others' reactions are not about us, but about them. They might dislike you because you reflect what they wish they had, whether it's self-assurance, freedom, or success. And more often than not, their reaction comes from an unacknowledged fear of their own inadequacies. The Stoics believed that we should not identify ourselves with our external achievements or the judgments of others. By focusing on virtue, not ego, we can avoid being shaken by how others see us. As Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, "When you are offended at any man's fault, turn to yourself and reflect in what like manner you have erred." The key here is to understand that their dislike is more about their own internal struggles than anything you've done. The more you detach from needing validation, the less power others' judgments will have over you. People may resent your success or confidence, but that's a reflection of their own insecurities and ego, not your worth. 2. Success as a threat. Your success triggers their fear of inadequacy. Your success, rather than being celebrated, may evoke envy in others. Envy is a subtle but potent emotion that can erode relationships and fuel negativity. When you succeed, whether in your career, relationships, or personal growth, others may feel threatened because your achievements serve as a reminder of what they have yet to accomplish. But this envy is not your burden to carry. Seneca reminds us, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." True success comes not from outshining others, but from living authentically, aligned with your values. In the face of envy, the Stoic path encourages us to remain humble and grounded, recognizing that external circumstances don't define our worth. You may encounter people who feel uncomfortable around you because your success highlights their own feelings of inadequacy. The Stoic way would be to practice humility and detachment, understanding that their discomfort is not a reflection of your actions, but of their own internal struggles. 3. Your authenticity threatens their self-image. Authenticity is powerful, yet threatening to those who are still hiding behind their own masks. In a world full of superficiality, being true to yourself can shine an uncomfortable light on those who feel trapped by their false self-image. Epictetus teaches us that we are not the opinions others have of us. By staying true to our values, we free ourselves from the need to seek validation. When you live authentically, unapologetically yourself, it challenges others who may be uncomfortable with their own lack of authenticity. This discomfort isn't about you. It's about their unwillingness or inability to show up as their true selves. Living authentically frees us from the chains of social expectations, and in doing so, it often evokes discomfort in those who are still trying to please others or hide their true selves. While your authenticity may provoke resistance, it's ultimately a strength. The Stoic approach is to continue living with integrity, regardless of the discomfort it may cause in others. You can't control how others perceive you, but you can control how you show up in the world. 4. Empathy and projection. Their dislike reflects their insecurities. When others project their insecurities onto you, it's not a reflection of your actions but of their inner turmoil. Projection is a defense mechanism, an attempt to deflect attention from one's own flaws. But here lies the Stoic opportunity to respond with empathy. Instead of taking their projections personally, we can see them for what they are, an expression of their internal struggles. In this way, we not only protect ourselves, but also offer understanding. The Stoic ideal is to respond to hostility with calm and to recognize that the discomfort in others is not for us to carry. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." People lash out because they are dealing with their own fears and insecurities. By understanding this, we don't take their words personally, and we can respond with compassion rather than defensiveness. Empathy allows you to detach emotionally from their projections, recognizing that their judgments say more about their inner state than about you. Instead of reacting, respond with understanding, knowing that their issues are not your responsibility. 5. Embracing the uncontrollable. Time and perspective. In life, there are many things we cannot control, and the judgments of others are among them. The Stoics remind us that we must learn to accept the uncontrollable with grace. Marcus Aurelius writes, "How much time you have wasted, and how much of that time you've spent on things beyond your control. By focusing on what we can influence, our responses, our actions, and our thoughts, we free ourselves from the emotional weight of others' opinions. When others dislike you, it's often temporary. Over time, what seems like a significant social snub today will be forgotten tomorrow. In the grand scheme of your life, their dislike becomes insignificant." The Stoic practice is to put everything in the perspective of time, remembering that time has a way of softening the sting of criticism. The opinions of others are fleeting, but your response to them defines your peace of mind. This acceptance of what is beyond our control allows us to embrace the present with clarity. Don't let temporary judgments interfere with your long-term goals and inner peace. 6. The only approval you need is your own. At the end of the day, the only approval you need is your own. Others' judgments, whether silent or spoken, are reflections of their own battles, not your worth. The Stoics remind us to focus on living virtuously and responding with integrity, not to be consumed by the need for approval. Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." The pain we feel from others' judgments is often far worse in our minds than in reality. If you live with clarity, humility, and authenticity, the world will respect you, not for your perfection, but for your unwavering commitment to your principles. And remember, the light you carry might cast shadows for others, but it's not your burden to bear. Shine anyway. Stay true to your values and let the opinions of others fade into the background. What matters is your alignment with your own purpose and the integrity of your actions. Conclusion. The next time you feel the sting of someone's secret dislike, remember this: their feelings are not about you, they're about their own fears, insecurities, and inner battles. Stoicism teaches us not to take others' judgments personally, because ultimately their perceptions are out of our control. By embracing this, you can live more freely, unburdened by the opinions of others, and continue on your own path with clarity and purpose. The true Stoic response is one of peace, understanding, and self-mastery. When you focus on what you can control, your actions, your thoughts, your responses, you will not only navigate others' disapproval with ease, but will also remain aligned with your deepest values. Thank you for spending time with us. If you found this insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay updated with more Stoic wisdom. I've also linked some other powerful videos on the screen that dive deeper into personal growth and mastering your mind. Take a moment to check them out. You won't want to miss them.